Hi there everybody, it's me, your friendly Dracula's daughter being dragged through the hedge backwards, as you can see several times today. I thought, oh, I'll just spoil myself, so that's what I did. So anyway, but hello and hope you're all okay. Thank you for watching, subscribing and liking. I've got a new subscriber. Hello you, thank you for subscribing. Hope you share the videos to people that you think might help with this. Yes, sorry, I'm just miles away here. Somebody has just liked a couple of my videos, which is fine. Which is fine because I'm like Marmite. Either you like me or you hate me. Simple as. But you know, if you hate the videos because of me personally, that's fine. That's okay. That's brilliant. Whatever. Have a nice day and everything. But if it's because of something I've said or something I haven't said, please let me know. That way I can learn from it, and that way we can have a discussion. So if it's something I've said that you find offensive or find not right, just drop me a note. Just DM me on Twitter, message me, send me a message on Messenger, or if you want it on a public forum, and we can have a proper discussion and maybe have a little debate, a nice one, no rudeness or anything like that. Just pop it at the end here, at the end of one of the videos that you didn't like, and explain why, which would be nice, because I'm all for learning. Oh, grief, look, blood everywhere. I'm all for learning, and so okay, the dogs keep scratching me when they jump up. So, and well, there we go. But you know, I'm all for learning and learning from other people, which is wonderful. Yes, so honestly, no animosity at all. So you know, so I understand that not everyone's going to like me, and which is fine, you know. So like I said, I'm like Marmite. Either you like or you don't like. So, but anyway, so that's that. So Saturday morning, went to Gay Pride in Totnes Pride, and it was enjoyable because I bumped into a couple of friends I hadn't seen for a couple of years. And hi Chris, hi Ali, if you're watching. Thank you for making the day really nice for me and really enjoyable. It was lovely spending time with you, and Nicole and Gail, and you know, and there were so many people that I met, and all lovely. But you know, sort of at my age, 82, so you just think, oh grief, and you forget the names, you really do. And I do apologise, but thank you, each and every one of you, for making it a lovely day for me. And I'm going to do two videos today. So this one I'm going to cover specifically about one item, and then there's another thing I want to cover again. Oh, it's a lovely tree. I want to cover again about what happened on Saturday. But suffice to say, I had a really lovely time. Come up at 7 o'clock in the evening, feet killing because I wore my heels. Had my hair all done and everything, and loads of makeup. But halfway through, my hair had gone flat and the makeup was running, and you know, so I used all the makeup that I bought, you know, all the makeup that I showed you on one of my videos, or a couple of my videos, and of course, being me, I've ordered some more. 2 o'clock this morning, I was online on eBay ordering some more stuff, and I ordered oh, pardon me, it's that bloody sacking I had for tea again. From Marks and Spencer's. Don't buy the sacking from Marks and Spencer's. It bloody repeats on you, I'm telling you. But anyway, no, I ordered, what did I order? Oh, I ordered another Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. Can't remember which one it was, but I've got the Desert Dusk one. I think this is the rose gold one. I think it is. The rose and gold and stuff, so that was quite nice. And the foundation I used, that lasted really well, by the way, called Fora or Fuera, or whatever you want to call it. I've got the loose powder, that's okay for under the eye, but I use my normal powder the rest of the face. I'm going to use a compact powder, so see how that is. Talking about the makeup very quickly, that Fora makeup, the foundation went on really well, very buildable, The only problem was with the under the eye. It creased really quickly under the eye, even before I could powder it. But hey, I'm old and I've got creases, so you know, so the primer that I was using was supposed to have lessened the wrinkles, fine lines and everything, but it didn't do that much because, like I said, I'm so old. But anyway, so 82, darling, 2 facelifts and a tummy tuck and well away. But anyway, today, 10th of September, is the World Suicide Prevention Day. I'm talking about this because the trans community is one of the highest groups of suicide rates, and it goes up every year, apparently. You know, so even one suicide is one too many. It is a horrible, it's a horrible situation for both the person that's going through it and the people around them after they've gone. I used to think decades ago that as someone who committed suicide were being selfish because, and this is going to be, I know and I understand. The reason why I thought they were being selfish was I didn't understand myself, even though I have suicide thoughts. Now I haven't acted on them as yet, but tomorrow's another day, isn't it? So it's just, it is one of those things. But decades ago, I felt it was and I was going with what people were saying, basically saying that it's a selfish thing because after the person's gone, it's the rest of the family that have to pick up the pieces after they've gone, and the big void and the big space. So that way I thought, you know, I was thinking it was a selfish thing to do. But being on the other side for a few years, first time ever, actually, I came very close to was when I was 13. I tried to hang myself, but I didn't, so I'm still here. So all well and good, but if it wasn't for the village I lived in, and it sounds like something like a horror movie, all the village came out to help me, and they did. It was really, really lovely. My great auntie looked after me, and you know, sort of made me tea and everything, and so I made sure I ate and whatever, because I had eating problems as well, and it was everything, you know. So it's just one of those things. As a trans person, I'm talking about as a trans person, so not understanding myself in those days, because there was no such thing as a trans woman or a trans man. Not in my society, not in the society I was brought up in. There was no such thing. There wasn't even anyone gay. There might have been, but they hid it, because I'm talking about in the 70s here. They hid it very, very well if there were, but you know, so it's just one of those things. But unfortunately, I did have that mentality that people that committed suicide were being very selfish, and by leaving, you know, a trail of destruction behind them, and terrible, you know, so like the void left behind after, you know, after that. But since then I've grown up, and being part of it's quite hard to talk about, really. Being on the part, you know, being on the other side of it, as it were, being you know, sort of on the part that you know, it's like committed suicide, whatever. And it is really strange. It's not one of those things with me. I don't know about other people. I'm talking about myself now here again. And this video is about my feelings, my thoughts, and what I've been through. Personally, see, I'm not even looking at the camera. I'm looking everywhere else, because I feel ashamed. No, I do apologise. No, ashamed is the wrong word. Ashamed is the wrong word. I feel guilty for having suicidal thoughts and being like this, because people around me don't deserve it. And but it's just one of those things. Like I said, so I have suicidal thoughts. It hasn't happened, you know. Touch wood, I'm still here. You know. So, but what's going to happen tomorrow, I don't know, you know. So it's just one of those things, and it's a constant battle. It really is. With me personally, it's not, oh, I'm going to kill myself. It's nothing like that at all. It's like, oh, how would, one instance I give you was where I still live, there was a big wire thing hanging down from the roof all the way down, and it was in a big loop like that. And one evening I was just walking past it, and I thought just crossed my mind, just literally just like that, what would my husband think if he saw me hanging in the wind, hanging there and just swaying in the wind? And it was literally 2 seconds, literally just a second like that, and then it was done. I've been on cliff edges, I've stopped myself, you know, and it really is bad, and I'm sharing this with you a lot out there. Not many people know about it, because it's not something I talk about really, and I'm putting it out on here, so just to stop the stigma against suicide and mental health in general, but you know, the suicide part, because it is out there, and more people every year are killing themselves, are you know, they feel that they can't go on, and nowhere to turn to and everything, you know. So, and it is really, really difficult. It's like, why is this happening? Why is life treating us so badly that we feel we have to, we're better off out of it, out of the world? I don't feel like that at the moment. I'm okay, so, which is a good thing, which is a blessing. And but tomorrow's another day. I don't know how I'll feel tomorrow, but having my dogs and my cat do help me a lot, because I have to look after them. And but anyway, so that's enough about me. I've got a little printout here for the National Suicide Prevention Alliance. Is www.nspa.org.uk. That's their home thingy. Contact us, basically it's the same thing, and then /contact/ us / you can donate to them and everything like that. And I'll just read what they had online. Oh, it's okay, the cat's having a wee over there. Dirty bugger. But anyway, so right, okay, National Suicide Prevention Alliance, working together to prevent suicide. Right, hashtag WSPD. Thursday the 10th of September 2019. I think it's on the 10th of September every year. So so there we go. Right, okay. This year we will be raising awareness of actions individuals can take to help or support someone who is struggling, under the international theme of working together to prevent suicide. There's a range of information, actions that individuals can take, which together can help to prevent suicide. The first thing they say is, hello swing, is starting, no, they don't say that, it's just on here, starting conversations. If you're concerned about someone, either because of things they're saying or doing, it can be difficult to know where to start a conversation about distress and suicide thoughts. The members have developed advice and suggestions to help you to talk. Ask Twice campaign suggests that sometimes we say we're fine when we're not. So if your mate's acting differently, ask whether they are okay twice. There's videos called Ask Twice, which is www.time/to/change.org.uk/ask twice. There's loads. I'll add them at the bottom of the video. So it's safe to talk about suicide. University of Exeter wrote a leaflet with the Alliance of Suicide Prevention Charities to help people know that it's safe to talk about suicide, with suggestions on how to do it. So that was in May 2018. So there's a PDF there, which means that you click on it and you can download it straight away. So taking time to listen. Once you've started a conversation with someone struggling with suicidal thoughts, then what do? Most of the important things is to listen. Don't judge. Don't say, "Oh no, 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 it'll pass." Don't say anything to them. Just listen to them, and just being there with someone for someone is a help. Samaritans have years of experience in listening to people in distress, and they say it's okay if you're not an expert. Just listening can help someone work through what's on their mind. Again, so it says there's a thing. It says Samaritans, how we can help, support information, worried about someone else, difficult conversation, ///. I'll add that at the end of the video as well. In the thingies, creating supportive workplaces. Many of us spend a lot of our time at work, and workplaces can help to support people, whether by organisational approaches or individual colleagues reaching out, which is a good thing. Decades ago, there was no such thing, was there? You know, so it is happening now. So so there are help out there, more help out there, and the more we talk about it, and the more we advertise the help out there for people. It's wonderful. Even your GP, which is the next one here. Many of our members provide help, helping people find support. Many of our members provide helplines for people in distress, and it's okay to encourage a friend to reach out to them or to their GP for support through a difficult time. As Mike from Matlock said, I found being given the helpline numbers a tremendous support, especially as I found it difficult to talk to family and friends. And that is one thing we don't do. We don't want to burden our family and friends with how we're feeling and everything, because we all have our own struggles in life, and I've said this before. And we do keep a lot of things inside, and that's one of the reasons why I do this video, like about the trans issues and what people go through in order to find out about being trans. It's really, really difficult, and I just want to help people, even just one individual, with that, plus with all this as well, with the suicide, because it all goes hand in hand really with the trans community. In the LGBTQ plus community, as a whole group, there's a huge suicidal rate due to peer pressure and everything like that, so even religion, if somebody is LGBTQ plus and from a very, very religious family, they can't come out, they can't be their true selves, and that can lead to suicide. Not having anyone to understand them and everything like that. So just be there for people, and there's and there's help for people who bereaved by suicide as well. Being bereaved by suicide can be at a greater risk of taking their own lives, and yet often friends and family don't know what to say or how to help. That is true. What do you say to somebody that's lost someone anyway? If someone has died anyway of an illness or instant death, like or in a car crash or a heart attack, whatever, it's difficult to say anything to anybody anyway in that situation when they are grieving. So I suppose it's even worse when it's to do with suicide, because of the stigma that is still in society about suicide. And that goes through the individual's head, I suppose, as well. So about how society feels about their loved one committing suicide. The Samaritans. Pardon me. Are open 24/7. I have the number here, so I'll add that. I'll add all the details anyway at the end of the, when I'm doing this video, and I may actually do it on the main thingy about my, on the main page title thingy about so about the description. So I add them all on there. they've got a crisis management in the event of a suicide, reducing the risk of suicide, mental health resources for employers. That's for creating supportive workplaces. So you know, if you run a business and you have people working under you that might feel even low at times, you know, so it doesn't have to be suicidal, but that's what we're talking about. But if a member of staff is feeling very low and very awful, and look at the state of me, honestly, you know, so just as long as they've got a safe place and they can talk to you about how they're feeling, and that is a good thing, because 9 times out of 10, that's what it all boils down to. We can't express ourselves how we really feel, and having someone there that will just listen, I think is just a wonderful thing. Even smiling at someone that's feeling very low, or you know, being friendly, just being there. You know, put a hand on their shoulder, put an arm around their shoulders. You know, so making them it's silly things. I know it's not silly. It sounds silly, but it's not silly, because even making somebody a cup of tea and listening to them works wonders, and there's not a lot of that in this day and age, that because we're just so caught up on work, and being online all the time, and most people, that's how they communicate these days, is online, and that is not healthy at all. It's like I'm communicating with you online, doing this video. But by doing this video, I'm hoping that, and the whole channel is for hoping to help people, regardless, you know. So if you are feeling suicidal, please feel free to get in touch with me. If I know you, you have my number, you know, I'm on Twitter and I'm on Facebook. Just get in touch and just say, look, I need someone to talk to, and I'll be there like 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, you know. So and that's what people are for, you know, and that's what friends are for. And even if I don't know you, can meet up for a cup of coffee somewhere, you know, can say, right, fine, can you meet me around the corner for a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, and I'll be there straight away. Anything or anything, everything, you know, just even if we just sit there together and just not say a word and just stare into our coffee cups, that's fine. At least you have somebody there with you. You won't feel so alone. Or if you just want to have someone to rant and rave to get it all out of your system, here I am. I'm that person that you can sit there. There's a couple of local groups happening in Newton Abbey, which I think is wonderful. One's for men only, one's for women only. I might get in touch with them and reach out to them and see what advice they would give, and I'll find out more about them as well to help. And have a look in your local community. And there might be groups there. If not, get someone to start one up, or you start one up yourselves, which might help you with your issues. Because 9 times out of 10, listen to other people's problems and what they're going through makes you forget how you are feeling for that minute, and gives you a purpose. You don't feel so alone. You don't feel so useless, and that's how I feel sometimes. It's I feel useless, and you know, I'm no good. And I've said on my videos before, I'm not a really good friend, which I don't think I'm not, because I've got friends that I don't even bother with, you know, and I should do, but I just worry that I'm going to be in the way, or they're going to be too busy, or I don't want to be a problem for them. I don't want to see the bloody brain of mine, honestly. I just want to inveigle myself, as I was want to no, not inveigle, want to in the way, if you know what I mean. Do you want to be in the way if they're going to be busy, if they're going to do the housework, whatever, and I'm just sat there looking like, yeah, Debbie Downer and whatever, you know, and I don't want to do that to people, because, as I keep saying, they have their own problems, they have their own issues, and listening to me with my issues and my problems is just I just won't do it, you know. So, but I am very prepared to be there for other people. Always have been, always will be. Any problems whatsoever, give me a call. We can meet up for coffee and have a chat. And you know, you just chat away, and I can sit there and listen and nod and smile and give you a hug if need, or you know, a little you know, arms around the shoulder, you know, over the shoulder for you, and be there for you, and that's all I want to say really, is just you are not alone. There's always somebody out there who's willing to listen, even things like the Samaritans, and who else have they got here? They've got the Samaritans, they've got Calm, that's free for men, that's men, Papyrus for young people, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. I'll add all this anyway. NHS non-emergency 111, the Hub of Hope website as well. There's a lot of stuff, and there's also helpful for people that have you know, have lost somebody. Anyway, so that's all I've got to say. So, in this, I'm being very Debbie Downer, but I needed to show it, because there is prevention awareness, suicide prevention awareness, suicide Prevention Alliance is a World Suicide Prevention Day today. So I thought I'd just share it with you all, and let you know that I am here for all of you, and always will be. And even if it's just by messaging or by text, you know, reaching out, you know, so if reach out to me, and I'll be there for you. It really will be. That's all I can say. Unfortunately, I can't take those thoughts away from you. If I had a magic wand, I would do it right now, but unfortunately it's not that easy. So anyway, look, thank you for watching, thank you for sharing, thank you for liking and everything like that. Just share that the whole channel. If you think it's going to help one person, please share. Okay, thank you, bye bye.